This story happened in the United States in 1987 and became known thanks to a leak from the police database. The babysitter was 19, who found the advertisement in the newspaper. The couple had one child, a 6-year-old boy named Daniel. Before leaving, the father went over the rules. Bed by 9, no opening the basement door, call if anything feels wrong. Then the mother added a final instruction, carefully worded. If you see Daniel somewhere he cannot physically be, do not ask him questions, do not acknowledge him, call us. The babysitter assumed it was a strained attempt at humor. Neither parent laughed. At 8:43 p.m., Daniel was told to go upstairs and prepare for bed. The babysitter heard him run up the stairs and close his bedroom door. She sat on the couch and began her homework. Less than a minute later, she felt the couch cushions sink. Daniel was seated beside her. He hadn't passed her on the stairs. His breathing was slow and deliberate. She laughed and asked how he did that. He turned his head and stared at her without blinking. At 8:49 p.m., crying began upstairs. The sound was loud, panicked. The boy beside her did not react. He smiled. She called the parents. The phone rang once, then disconnected. The upstairs crying escalated into screaming. At the same time, the boy downstairs whispered, "Don't forget me." The babysitter left the house at 8:52 p.m. and contacted the parents from a neighbor's phone. She refused to return inside. In May of 1988, she was admitted voluntarily to a psychiatric facility. During evaluation, she described standing in her kitchen while hearing crying from her bedroom. Turning around, she saw that a boy was standing behind her and smiling. 3 years later, police interviewed her during a review of unresolved case connected to the address. Another babysitter had disappeared from the same home in 1989. The case was never solved. Enthusiasts found an article about the missing boy in the neighborhood 22 years earlier, matching Daniel's age. The couple's son was listed as adopted. No documents confirming this have been found.